The tactic has been not only are we going to not pass background check laws or close a terrorist loophole, but we're also going to take those agencies that could be helping us, the CDC, ATF, and we're going to cripple them.
One agency that's being crippled is the ATF's National Tracing Center. Police nationwide use the Tracing Center to track firearms, solve violent crimes, and catch criminals before these weapons can be used again. I met with former ATF agent David Chipman to see the front line of America's war on gun crime. Why are we here?
Well, we're here because we're in a location that's vastly superior technology-wise than ATF's Tracing Center.
This is the forefront of our battle against guns. This place with a guy masturbating over there at that computer.
The technology at the Tracing Center is like this library 30 or 40 years ago.
So like the library in the first Ghostbusters. Please tell me the Tracing Center at least now has women in it.
There are women at the Tracing Center. The reality is, because they don't have computers, because they have just...
They what? They don't have computers?
It's against the law to have computers that house a searchable database that might be construed as a registry of guns in America.
That's right. The country's only federal facility that helps police officers trace and solve gun crimes is literally forbidden to use computers to search gun records. Thanks to the lobbying power of the NRA, a 1986 federal law made it illegal for the Tracing Center to use searchable databases of any kind in what legal scholars have called one of the most just plain dickish laws in history. So instead of solving murders using basic computing tools, the Tracing Center's roughly 50 employees process over 370,000 requests a year, scrambling through walls of boxes and going blind scanning microfiche machines from the 70s. In 2017, oh yeah, they also have so many boxes they fear their floor could cave in. They keep records in steel storage spaces outside, and they receive about 2 million new gun records a month. And you better hope they aren't in an Excel spreadsheet.
So if ATF receives any information from a gun dealer in an Excel spreadsheet, which is searchable, they have to go through a complicated process of dumbing that information down.
You guys actually have to make it harder for yourselves.
Yes, a law enforcement agency needs to spend tax dollars making a document dumber.
Why do Americans make it so hard on ourselves to fix this gun problem?
The NRA raises a lot of money based on fear. They can make people scared that the big bad government, agents like me flying in black helicopters, that if we had computerized gun records, then the government would take the guns.
We are so... As I dramatically portrayed moving through this children's library with an ease and grace unknown to ATF agents, it became all too clear. Because of the gun lobby in America today, it's easier to find Gun the book than Gun the gun. And that's satire, right? And that's irony. And that's coincidence. Is it metaphor?
Problem is when it comes to getting legislation passed, there's a lot of people out there that are just pressured by the NRA not to take a step out and do what most Americans want them to do.
So what can we do? A guy like me, just a regular old guy who's a celebrity on TV with millions of followers, what can little me do?
Go forth and seek the truth and then tell people about it.
Maybe if we get the Tracing Center some computers, that's at least a step in the right direction.
It is not a step. That would be a leap into the 21st century that's necessary.
I love me a good leap. In a windowless cargo van packed full of progress, I made my way into West Virginia, hoping to solve something.
I can see you, but I have no idea what you're even doing here.
Dropping off some computers here for the Tracing Center just to try to upgrade some of their technology. Can I just leave it here? Is there somebody? It's some good stuff.
Take a 911 call.
Okay. Just trying to help. Damn it. So we're not going to ban guns. and apparently when it comes to using technology to help deal with gun crime, the bureaucracy was thicker than I thought. The government was beholden to the NRA, and the NRA's power stemmed from one oft-debated sentence written at a time when guns were muskets and lightning was witchcraft: the Second Amendment. For over 200 years, it's been consistently upheld by elected officials, and in 2008, the Supreme Court narrowly ruled that it still granted all citizens the right to have guns. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. 27 words and comma placement so strange it may be responsible for thousands of deaths a year.